Hello everyone, welcome to my demo. My name is Hiep with the student ID of s3978270, and in this demo I will be showcasing you my network analysis on the packet capture in question 1. So first off, after receiving the packet file, my first thing that I do is open it in Wireshark. Overall, looking at the packet capture and see a lot of TCP and HTTP requests. So my initial hypothesis was to think that maybe this attack scenario could be related to the HTTP requests or something related to the web server using these requests as a whole. I first look at the packet capture properties. In this packet capture, the packet capture spanned over 9 seconds and was capturing around 3,433 packets. I then continue to look at the protocol hierarchy to see if my hypothesis was kind of correct, and from here we can see that most of the traffic are TCP and HTTP related. So in HTTP and request, there is always a client and server. And I then look at the addresses in this conversation, and we identify two hosts, 10.128.0.2 and 10.0.02 from the statistics here. So from then on, I then realized that my kind of investigation would have to look at something relating to the HTTP request. Here's my IO graph that I have write up. You can see here that during this time, there is a large amount of packet requests coming from HTTP requests, up to 60 packets per second. And below here is the this black line here is the HTTP kind of packets for 10.128.0.02, making half of the requests making half of the HTTP requests according to the IO line. However, we can look at this information more clearly using the packet counter here. From here, there has been identified of 566 packets, with 282 of them being response success packets, while 284 of them being HTTP request packets. This number is rather strange because there has been 284 requests, HTTP requests, made in just 9 seconds, which is astonishing amount. We can investigate this further by filtering out HTTP requests and looking at the statistics. From here, you can see that it's a rate of 61.8 packet per second response and requests. I then decided to investigate deeper into my two hosts. So using the destination and ports option in IPv4 statistics, you can see that 10.128.0.2 is using port 80, primarily using port 80. This may signal that this is a web server, while 10.0.02 is using a variety of ports to generate their requests. And more suspicious is that each of the requests is made on a different port, which is incremented by 2. Filtering out for 10.128.0.2, you can see a variety of HTTP response requests originating from port A, confirming our idea of this being a web server. The response of the request is also seemed to be returning an image. I then investigated 10.0.02, and from here you can see a variety of obfuscated URL strings with multiple GET requests, which is rather suspicious. Since it's a GET request, each request doesn't carry much, but it targets studymacebo.com, which is our web server. So from here, with all these indicators of compromise, we can confirm that this is a GET HTTP DoS attack originating from 10.0.0.2.